Welcome back to the online animation program that we'll be using for the Artworks project this spring. I wanted to show you a little bit more about some of the tools that are at the top of the software. And we'll start by adding a new drawing so we've got a clean area to draw in. We looked at the paintbrush in the last movie. If you draw a closed shape like that, you can use the fill or paint bucket tool and select another color and add color inside of there. We can transform the shape by selecting this button over here, the transform button, and I'm using the left mouse button and I'm clicking it and holding it in and dragging over top of the shape. And I can change the size of this. So let's say I did a nice detailed drawing in there. I can position that one there and then add a new frame. I can go and select that and say copy and paste it into the new frame, and I can start to do my animation to it by just changing the size using that transform tool. Inside of here there's also a couple other tools like the lasso tool which also lets you select a shape. So I can click off of it and circle the shape that I want to work on. And if you just click on it, you can move and position things around. So the same thing with this. If I go back and this is already selected, so I can say copy, paste, and just grab it and push it up to make my ball animate. The erase tool is something that you may use if you want to edit stuff or fix things up. This tool over here lets you draw a nice circle or a box if you want to start that way. There's also the text tool if you want to put a title on anything. So you really won't have to go up here too much. You could go up there for copy and paste if you need to, but most of the things that you'll need to do you can do with these buttons over here. Once everybody finishes their animations and we have the whole class in over here, we could create one movie that has everybody's animations in them, and we can do that by going to New Composition. So I'm going to click on that. And then we can go in and grab and drag people's movies into this composition, and this is the timeline down here. Right now this is on for almost 2 seconds, but I can make this animation longer if I wanted to. And then I can go in and also draw a path that animation is going to take through that scene. So it'll bounce through the shot that way. And I can grab the next animation and drop it in there. And I can position this just by clicking it and dragging it. So if I want this one to start a second after this one, so that one will bounce and then this one will start, I can draw another path for this one. I can drag this one in here, and you see it just keeps adding these to the timeline. So this is the next one around. We can slide this one over if we want to and drag it through the scene. So it'd be kind of a fun way to put everybody's animations together into one movie. Once we finish that, if we want to, we could go to Publish, and that's something that we could talk with each teacher about. It'll go through and render the class movie. We can add a title to it and a description. We can make it public or private if we want to. And when we publish this, it'll send it to YouTube, and it'll give us a link so that anyone can see it if they want to. And we could also throw links to these movies on our Worthington Hills Elementary School blog site as well. So hopefully that answers some more of your questions about the program, and hope you enjoyed this animation exercise.